It's a clear winter's day on Croatia's Adriatic coast. Perfect weather for Tijana Vucur to go dolphin watching. The waters here are ideal for the marine mammals. It's just a matter of knowing where to look.
Their home range is pretty wide, so there's not like, just one place when they are.
After a short time scanning the sea, we spot them. Dolphins. Our guides tell us that the dolphins and their habitat are seriously under threat.
I think our government has to decide either they want a tourism, either then they want to develop industry, because you can't have both.
The Croatian government has been heavily lobbied by the oil and gas industry. There have been oil refineries on the coast for decades, but now the government wants to go one step further and permit offshore drilling, complete with platforms just off the picturesque coastline. And this is the vessel that will decide where. The Northern Explorer. The British-Norwegian company Spectrum is using it to conduct seismic surveys of the Adriatic seabed since September with what's known as an air gun. The dolphin specialists have been monitoring the prospecting and are concerned about the effects of these sonic blasts.
Seismic surveys are using these arrays of air guns to produce highly intense sound underwater. With these sounds that reflects on the seafloor, they get the information about the structure of the seafloor, and this information is used by gas and oil companies to understand eventually where to build their platforms.
The head researcher of the Adriatic Dolphin Project is convinced that Croatia is breaking EU laws by not conducting a study of the environmental impact of the oil survey.
Now that we entered the European Union, because we obviously didn't obey the commitments.
They track the airgun boat through the internet.
They just went up to, let's say, to the level of the island of Premuda.
The Northern Explorer is heading north. The owners don't want us filming on board, so there's only one way to get a closer look.
Vessels.
We head out to record the first such aerial footage of the Northern Explorer at work, dragging its sonic gun array across the Adriatic. Far from the public gaze, this ship is mapping out where the best oil and gas reserves are. The mission is said to cost almost 8 million euros, but the project was awarded without a legal bidding procedure, probably in violation of EU laws. The surveying company won't say who's paying for it, and neither will Croatia's economics minister.
Yeah, I have names, but I don't want to share that with you.
Why is that?
Yeah, because I don't know about the contracts that they sign. It maybe something is confidential.
The government says the drilling is in Croatia's interests.
I expect that Croatia will be the country who will selling the gas. The industry of Croatia will have the cheaper gas in the region, because if you have it 5 times more gas on a territory than you need it, then you make it just...
Croatia has been battling an economic recession for 5 years. Joining the EU in the summer of 2013 has not provided the hoped-for boost. But on the Adriatic coast, which is dependent on tourism, many people fear the oil and gas lobbies. Veran Persic is Croatia's best-known environmentalist. We meet him along with the latest addition to his family, Floki, a young deer he nursed back to health after it was hit by a car. Persic says the way to nurse Croatia's economy back to health is not with a rush to drill for oil and gas.
Without any public debate, without any tender, it's not allowed, it's not legal. So you must understand how is philosophy or how people in government now function. You know, you gave us power, so we are duke, we control everything.
The campaigner warns that careless development of the coastline could cause serious damage.
We can be very afraid that we can have disaster.
The threat of oil spills in these pristine waters is just one of the dangers. The researchers at the Adriatic Dolphin Project say there's a more immediate threat, The surveying and drilling activities themselves are changing the environment. Soon there will be no more dolphins in the area. With its push for oil and gas, Croatia could jeopardize its greatest resource, one of the most beautiful coastlines in the eastern Mediterranean.